Hello, this is Wmpyr. For today's lesson, I'm going to be working on the flail. This is a very cool but practical technique. So let's get started. First thing is, we're going to be starting with downwards, downwards. So you start with the X, and you want to make it smoother to where you are making a figure 8 motion, okay? So it's continuous, and what's important here is that I'm going to focus on the downwards motion. Down, down, down. So this downwards motion, I'm pulling, okay? Kind of like a throw in judo, okay? So if the more power I want, the more I'll put my body into it, as if I'm throwing a person, you know, with that ippon seoi nage, which is the flagship judo throw, essentially, okay? So that right there is something I wanted to mention because I didn't want you to have like a death grip and you're just wasting energy, holding it super strong the whole time, and it's just not as efficient, okay? So right at the throw, boom, that's where I'm pulling, and then the rest, the follow through, just kind of takes care of itself because I've put in the repetition. So my arm just knows where to go. Boom, 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 boom. So as I'm doing this with nice rhythm and motion, putting in the body mechanics right here, 1, 2. Traditionally, they teach you to put the hand here, which is, it's not a bad thing. They do that because they don't want you to just not pay attention to your arm and it's just flopping around back here or something. They want you to have control of this arm. But to make it a little bit more modern, we could put this hand, instead of here, we could put it right here on the hip. So if you have a secondary weapon, it's ready to go. So from here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So from this motion right here, okay, we can go into a circle on the left side, okay? And this is kind of more like your lion tamer type of motion, like a whip, that you're trying to keep the opponent off bay. And at any time they want to come in, you could boom, come back here and go back to the X or the figure 8, and then come back here to the circle, okay? So right here, boom, boom, that's what we were doing, downwards diagonal motion, and then go right back to the circle, okay? And we can do the same thing on the other side. You do a diagonal, and then it takes us over here and make a circle on this side, and once again, lion tamer, like a whip, and then at any time, I can come in with the X, like so, okay? Now, what I want to show you guys for today is once you get that base down, when you're making a circular motion right here on the left side, okay, boom, boom. Notice I could change the angle of this circle to where I'm over here, okay? So right now I'm making it on the left side right here, okay? You can see the circle. I bring it over here so that I can make the circle more towards that way, rather than here. So you can see I bring the stick over here, okay? Boom, boom, boom. So this allows me to able to hit over here without like drastically moving myself. You know, it's just changing the angle of my arm. So right here, 1, 2, 3, to here, boom, 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 boom. And what's interesting about this position right here, this arm position that I'm making, you can see, is that from here I can stab and come back and go right back to the circle, bam, and go right back to the circle. It doesn't even have to be a stab. It could be a strike with the stick itself, okay, and then go right back into that circle. Or this can take me to now an upwards figure 8, an upwards X. So now I can boom, 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 bah, 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 bah. It's the opposite of what we started off with, which was this way. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then we go to circle here, then bring the stick here, and that helps you go to here. Boom. We can make that transition to this, boom, 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 boom. And what's interesting about this, what I like right here is when you come to this position, and this is where we started, raise it and go around. And talk about a very dominating or powerful position for you to keep the attacker at bay. Okay, so this you can use to try to keep them away from you, like this, right? Making that circle. But then when you get it to here, notice the arm comes like this. And you get it to here, boom, 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 boom. Same idea. And you can always come down and go back to the diagonals. You can go back to left side circle, boom, boom. Chain it, right side circle, right here. Go back to left side circle, and here we go. We're going now to upwards figure eight. Boom, bah, 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 bah. And here we go to the top circle right there. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.